Hello everyone, this is Hilary, your mortgage coach. Thank you for joining me. Today I am going to talk about SMART goals. SMART is an acronym that represents a methodology that you can use to track your goals. S refers to your goal being specific. M refers to your goals being measurable. A means that your goals need to be attainable. R means that your goal needs to be realistic, and T means that your goals need to be time bound. There is a saying that if you don't measure anything, you will not know whether you have actually reached where you are going to. If your goal for 2022 is to purchase a house for your family, you must break it down so that you can attain these goals over the period that you have determined. For you to purchase a house for your family, you will need a certain level of income. You will need to save for the down payment. You will need to look for financing. You'll need also to look for the property that you are going to purchase. If you have determined the area that you would like to settle with your family, then the next important thing is to make sure that you have the income that the lenders will use to approve you for a mortgage. If your income is not sufficient, part of the small goals that you have to achieve, actionable steps that you will need to take in order to achieve your overall goal, is to increase your disposable income. And you could do that possibly by taking a second job, or you could have a side hustle, like for example driving an Uber, or you could go to your boss and ask for a raise. This will overall increase your income and therefore take you towards your goal of purchasing a house for your family. In terms of the down payment, you can set a small goal to say, you know what, I will be saving $300 every month over the next 12 months. Hopefully this will give you some down payment that can be used toward the purchase of your house. Now, when it comes to credit, if your credit is not great, you can decide to start paying your debts on time, and also making sure that you track your credit score to ensure that you are on track to get a higher score that will lead you to having an approval for a mortgage. The other important thing is you have to measure your progress. For example, you have to track that you are saving your money every month. For example, every quarter you have to look at your bank balance to make sure that you are moving towards the goal. In terms of income, you can also keep assessing how far you have gone in terms of achieving your goal for your income. Now, the other important thing is that you do not want to set unrealistic goals. Goals need to be attainable. For example, you do not want to set a goal of purchasing a $2 million home, whereas your income or your down payment cannot support that. This will be setting you up for failure. You have to assess to make sure that your goals would be attainable, and also that they are realistic. Otherwise, you'll be discouraged and you will end up discouraging yourself from pursuing the goal that you initially started with. One of the other very important thing is you want to make sure that your goals are time bound, so that you know when you have achieved your goal. You have to have specific timeline. Like for example, I want to have saved, let's say, $6,000 by the end of the year. Hopefully you are going to set SMART goals this year, and that you are able to track them, especially as you move towards the purchase of your first house, or if you are interested in purchasing an investment property. If you want to have some coaches that can hold you accountable, you can contact us. We will guide you through the process, and especially advising you on whether you are on track